I'm Zach with the Movie Castle. Today we're going to be talking about The Nail Gun Massacre from 1985. This was directed by Terry Lofton and Bill Leslie. So, if you're a slasher nut, you're looking for all the slasher movies, I've got almost all the big ones and a lot of the little ones. And I've been hitting this phenomenon where I run out of 80s slashers, which are these great movies, but it's like, I go to the store and I don't see as many, that I don't have. And I was looking, I had this movie on my list, but I wasn't even looking for it at the time, but I saw Synapse Films. Them, Arrow, Vinegar Syndrome, Shout Factory, which for horror rebranded Scream Factory. There's lots of really good releasing companies, and I keep my eye tuned for those, and I saw the Synapse logo on the shelf, and I was like, okay, what's this tied to? And I saw Nail Gun Massacre, and I was like, I've been looking for that for forever, and yeah, glad to pick up an 80s slasher because I was in such a drought. Anyway, so this one, it's a massacre movie. You see a few of those after Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It got to be this thing, you had Slumber Party Massacre, it's another one, a Nail Gun Massacre, and it's also in Texas. Now I think a Texan actually directed it, but another massacre movie in Texas. Anyway, we're in rural Texas about 30 years ago. You see a woman getting assaulted. Luckily it cuts off before anything too graphic happens. But then, later, you see one of the men, and a killer comes up who, later in the film, would name himself Avenger. Now, you don't find that out for a long time, and he starts killing these people, primarily construction workers who were involved with the earlier incident. However, also kind of just anyone. You think, okay, this is a revenge film, but then also, hey, you're there, which is kind of a weird motivation. I get a rage-filled killing spree. But anyway, the kill in this one's actually really cool. He's got, he's on here. He's got the nail gun, big long air compression tube. He carries this big bright yellow tank. He's got all camo on. He's got this motorcycle helmet, and so you don't see the face through there. He's got like black duct tape around the eyes, so you get this little diamond of vision he's got there. This is a post-Nightmare on Elm Street world. So the killer talks, and the killer actually has lots of really fun puns in this movie. Now, unfortunately, he has a voice changer, which is kind of a cool voice. He talks like this. But it kind of makes some of his puns hard to hear, and it's kind of sad because they are pretty funny. But this is obvious. Other than the voice changer does have a few issues. There's weird pacing where, like, a body will show up but they never saw them getting killed, and then it will like linger with characters, and there's a few people who are staying at the new cabin, and it's like, oh, these are our main characters, but then halfway through the film they get forgotten about. And it's like, there's this sheriff who's not really good at his job, and it's like he comes in, and then you'll forget about him, and then he comes in at the end, but then it's really more about the doctor. It's weird structure. But the thing I want to get with this movie is, you know, it's weird, it's low budget, it's not great, but it is entertaining, if you're a slasher geek, and, you know, I get not everyone is, and this doesn't have the critical appeal that Halloween did, and it doesn't have the fan appeal that the Friday series did, but you guys know who you are. There's lots of people, a lot like me, who are just slasher geeks, and it's like, gee, I want to see a new slasher, I want to find a new slasher, and this will be one of those films to you, and it, you know, low budget, weird pacing, goofy moments every now and then. It's not going to be the next big thing, but it's a fun slasher movie, you know, for what it is. And it's an 80s slasher, 85, good year. And also, like, this, it has a few special features on my DVD where you get to hear the director talk about the movie, and he seems like a really nice and humble guy, and it's kind of really sad that no one in this movie, or at least I don't think, really ever did anything else. But if you have, like I do, giant slasher collection, then pick up Nail Gun Massacre. It's a good addition to the slasher collection, and it's a good addition to the Massacre collection. There's so many that use the Massacre logo, well, not logo, the Massacre word in the title. I kind of want to have like a collection of Massacre movies, you know. But anyway, fun for what it is. Don't expect brilliance, but slasher geeks, myself included, check it out. Next week on the Movie Castle, we're gonna do another slasher fan film, Never Hike Alone, a Friday the 13th fan-made movie. If you want to check it out before I get the review out, it is on YouTube for free. It's only like 50 some odd minutes. So next time, Never Hike Alone. I'll see you guys then.